morning. It's Mornings with Lou Ann and Tim, and it's Friday, and it's a Black Friday at that.
But it's nice. It's temperate.
It is. It's beautiful outside
I walked
compared
out of
to
my
yesterday
house
morning.
this morning in my parka. I was like, oh, I don't even need to do my zipper up.
Well, you have to always do the zipper up.
Not my fly, my zipper.
Oh, okay.
My parka zipper.
See where my mind went
Right there,
away.
yeah. Well, it's Friday.
Right there. Yeah.
You're already there.
Yeah, Black Friday. Holy moly.
Okay.
Mike, our producer director guy, was already shopping this morning.
I don't okay, there's pictures. So he was at Walmart at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6
Did they
o'clock.
open at 6?
Yes.
And how late do they stay open? Do we know? Just till 10 like usual? Or do they stay open later? Oh, pardon me, as I'm burping in your faces, people. I don't understand.
So that was our Walmart this morning, Mike? That was the U.S.
That was the U.S. Walmart this morning.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh. So, Black Friday, of course, named Black Friday because the store's going to the black. You know, like in the red is when you're in the hole, and in the black is when you're making a profit. So that's where the name comes from.
And that's probably the biggest day for retailers, because a lot of people say that they make enough money to sustain themselves through like the bad months in January, February. So so go shop.
But
Buy me a coat.
deals
There's one on Hudson Bay coat.
Oh, you love
long
that Hudson Bay coat.
Love it.
$129.99.
$39.99.
$139.99.
Yes.
Well, I gave you a discount.
Yes, you did.
I don't understand the concept of. How much money really are you saving? That much that you're going to get involved in all of that melee?
I don't do that kind of stuff, but online is fun because the
They do online
deals.
Black Fridays?
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Really?
I don't-
Cyber Monday? Have you ever heard of Cyber Monday?
No.
Oh my word! Do you live in a cave?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't. I don't buy presents. Very, very selfish person.
Oh, really? Hadn't noticed that about you, Tim.
I don't buy presents. I don't shop for.
No, but I mean appliances and a coat for yourself, and
I buy all this stuff all year long.
But the prices online, sometimes some of the sites like Amazon, free delivery. Like that's huge.
I'm not going to buy stuff just because
I buy
it's
stuff
cheap.
online.
That's Keith does that.
But that's you buy stuff
from China because it's cheap. It's only $1. Yeah, but it's crap. Oh, sorry.
So anyway,
You buy stuff online. Go.
so I think that it's worth it if there's free shipping and a free return policy, and it's like I don't think anything 30% or lower is worth it in my mind. Just because with exchange and stuff like that. Although if you're shopping Canadian, that's awesome. 30% and up though, I'm like click, 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 click.
Mike was talking about people walking out of Walmart with 32-inch TVs for $88 or something.
Yeah.
So
He has one here. Michael bought one.
But I don't. Didn't you already have a TV set? Why did you need another one?
It's not for him.
He's like,
it's for $88.
$88? Not if you don't need
He
it.
doesn't really quite talk like that, but
Like, where's his wallet? $88? I heard him. Okay, you know what it is today besides Black Friday? Buy Nothing Day. That's my kind of day.
Buy Nothing Day?
I don't know. It's called. I looked it up online.
It cannot be
It's a
possible.
thing. Buy Nothing Day. It's also Eat a Cranberry Day. I don't know what that is. Well, and it's
Did
also.
you ever eat a cranberry?
No.
You automatically go.
It's also National Cashew Day, so you can have.
Oh, I love cashew.
Well, you can have fruits and nuts. And it's National Espresso Day.
I was going to say fruits and nuts.
Fruits and.
I didn't mean that.
You can. I don't care. I think that's funny.
I think that's why I said it.
Yeah. Also big in the entertainment news. Are we focusing on your breasts right now?
No. I just thought
Zoom
my
in.
mic fell off. Yeah, you need a long lens for
it's
that.
Black Friday.
It's a sad day. Check my boots.
CGI version of The Lion King. You computer-generated images.
Yes.
Okay, here's the trailer. This has just been released. I guess the movie's coming out the animals sing and talk. Like,
really?
Look at that's a baboon or whatever holding up the Lion King thing, and look at the animals. So wait, do you see? Did they show the stampede stuff in this one? It's crazy, Luann.
Really?
Oh no, they didn't. But that anyway. I don't quite understand the concept.
What do you mean?
Well, they combine like live action animals, and then they use computer generated stuff to make it look like the animals are
Right.
actually. And then you hear the voices of like Beyonce, James Earl
Right.
Jones, Donald Glover, Alfred Woodard.
It's like
John
an
Oliver,
animated
Seth
film,
Rogen.
except it's
Except
actual.
it's live act, but it's not actual. It's like computer generated.
Oh,
so some
yeah.
of it's fake, but it looks real.
You know what, though?
I think that would freak me out to see a
That's
lion
because
singing.
monkeys don't really sing. So they have to do that kind of altering. They move the mouth. Have you
Hey,
never
wait a minute.
seen
What do you
that?
mean monkeys don't really sing? Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Tell that to Davy Jones. He sang, and he was a monkey.
And Mickey Dolenz.
Mike Nesbitt and Mickey. Mike Nesbitt never really had to work. His mother invented whiteout.
Oh, see? Freeloader.
Trivia for you.
Freeloader.
You knew that, didn't you, Garrett? Yeah, Garrett.
Yeah, freeloader. A freeloading monkey.
So anyway, I'm sure I'll go. I said I wish in the trailer they don't reveal the animals actually singing or talking. You don't get to see that in this trailer. They just show it as James Earl Jones's voiceover.
Oh, I saw that.
And then you see the animals and stuff. I think I would need to actually see. I want to gauge how I feel seeing a CGI animal singing, and then I'll know if I want to go and see the
Well,
movie.
I'm sure it looks kind of a little bit better than that talking horse that was around when we were kids, right? What was his
Mr.
name?
Ed.
Mr. Ed.
A horse is a
like,
horse, of
honestly,
course, of course.
like they shot the horse. I mean, not killing it, but
And
they,
then they just-
took a picture of the horse. It felt like, and the horse was like almost on a still shot, and the mouth was like too big and moving, and yeah, it looked really. So I'm hoping it's better.
Well,
than
I'm
that.
sure it is, but even I don't know.
That's a weird thing, though, right?
But how come I'm okay with a guy dressing up and wearing a lion
Exactly.
head and dancing on a stage on Broadway saying, I'm Simba, and that for me is fine.
Yeah,
It's just
like what's up with that?
I'm a snob.
Yeah, you are. You're a Broadway star.
Oh, look, there's Mr. Ed.
See, look at him.
Oh,
see his little
Lou,
teeth?
I didn't know if that was Mr. Ed or an old headshot of yourself. when you
Yeah,
were
see
on-
my bangs there? My bangs. See the lips, the teeth? You're Black Friday. Look at him with his Black Friday. Hey, you know what happened?
What?
This is sad. On a sad note,
She always brings sadness to us here on ONNtv.
not
Thanks.
always. A 72-year-old woman was coming back from Athens, Greece.
I read this.
And she had a long cab ride to the
There
airport.
she is,
And
that's
she
the
felt
lady.
kind of queasy, right?
Yeah.
So she's sitting in the plane and she's like, she wasn't sick or anything, but she said, my stomach was a little tumbly, so I asked for a barf bag. Mm-hmm. They kicked her off the flight because they thought she was sick.
Transat.
Air Transat, shame on you.
So
So what if she was sick?
I guess.
So she had to pay $800 more to rebook the flight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said they're going to
Terrible.
completely reimburse her for that and her taxi.
Well,
and
yeah.
everything. But she had to go public with it. It wasn't until she went public with it they went.
Plus,
oh,
you know
sorry.
what? She's 72 years old, traveling by herself.
By herself.
Do you think that she's not a little freaked out, wondering what did I do wrong?
Imagine,
Can
and they
imagine.
escorted her off the plane.
Oh my gosh, terrible.
Here's the other thing. Maybe there wasn't a barf bag in the seat in front of her. You know, what if Air Transat just didn't stock their barf bag properly, and that's why she had to ask, and then when they
Call her and ask.
okay,
I bet.
I'll hold her hair for her.
Yeah, you're such a good friend.
But listen, here's the deal. There's a number that they called.
Yes.
And she had to talk to somebody on the phone and talk about her symptoms, and it was dizziness and weakness. And the person on the phone, who's this like source that the Air Transat or these airlines use, you call a nurse.
Yeah, like
you can call a nurse sometimes
Health
and you can
Ontario
ask
or-
exactly.
yeah.
So they have a line like that you call, and they assess you over the phone. And over the phone, they said she can't fly. Because she's 72 years old and dizzy and nauseous, she can't fly. Now there's advocates, those agencies for
Yes.
people who fly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy says, no. What they're supposed to do is a doctor. She has the right to be assessed by a doctor, and if the flight has to take off before she's assessed, she has to be compensated. If she's deemed okay to fly and they make her miss her flight, they have to make the arrangements so she doesn't have to go through all the rigmarole of spending $800. A doctor should be provided for her. That's what this advocate
that
says,
makes
and I think
sense.
that's the rule. So if you're flying, first of all, if there's no barf bag, don't ask for one. Just throw up on your neighbor because you're already in the air and they can't kick you off once you're in the air.
Or in the aisle and make them clean it up.
Or throw up on a flight attendant. No, don't do that. That's and then sorry,
Wait a minute.
I'm not
No.
advocating for that.
No. It's true, though.
And know your rights.
And know your rights. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Imagine, though, this 72-year-old woman, like I said, in an airport by herself. Now she's got to wait for the next flight. She's rattled. She felt sick and dizzy before. She was probably like, in the neighborhood of having a heart attack. Let's make this really dramatic.
Oh,
right?
boy, oh boy.
You know, that's terrible.
Sometimes you see funny headlines too. You saw that on Twitter, didn't you?
Yes.
I saw a headline on Twitter from CNN that said $400,000 were found in a man's washing machine, and now he's been arrested on suspicion of money laundering. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. It's legit. Seriously, who's coming up?
Okay, it's a very, very sort of a spiritual day. We have some astrologists. I recorded an interview with a couple of young astrologists, and I also have Yogi. Justin bringing us back.
Perfect.
I wanted to hear about sound baths and stuff, and so he brought all his bowls in, and he did a little sound bath with me, so you get to see what that's all about.
Awesome.
Plus, it's Fur and Feathers Feline Friday with the Humane Society, and free tickets being given away. Stay tuned. That's all coming up on Mornings with Luann and Tim. Don't go anywhere. Right now, I have Braden Kurhanovich. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Look at me go. And Taylor Ledbeater.
Yes.
And I came across these two characters when I was looking for things to cover, and it was Astrology 101 was something. It was like a sort of a discussion group that you were conducting down at the Mill Market, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go to it, but I wanted to follow up with you guys because what you do is so interesting to me.
Thank you.
So let's start with let's start with you. How did you get involved with astrology and with the stars and the moons and the suns and all of that stuff?
Well, the way that I had gotten personally involved with astrology was actually introduced firsthand by my girlfriend Taylor. Beforehand, I was just interested in pertaining my knowledge mostly to just understanding how to work my body to its fullest extent. And then I wanted to teach the other people that I was close to how to work their bodies in the same way. So I had never gained the words or devices able to get that message across to somebody else. So given the introduction to astrology and other esoteric studies, I've been able to give people that same understanding that I had when I was so young.
See, and I didn't understand the concept of astrology as being almost a method of healing.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit, Taylor, of how that the perspective of astrology as a healing tool?
Of course. Astrology is extremely therapeutic at like its most basic form because it's all about introspection, and it allows you to become more self-aware of your negative and positive aspects. It makes you self-aware about how you interact with other people.
Right.
You can hold yourself accountable, and it's just so good. It's like root of introspection.
I like the example.
Yeah.
Let's go back on the example you gave about when you were first told you were told that you were that you were bossy.
Know-it-all, actually.
So someone says this. Okay, tell me the story.
When I was first looking at my chart, it said because I'm an Aquarius and some other things. It was like, oh, you're a bit of a know-it-all, and I read that and I was, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't think I know it all. And then like the next day, I was schooling someone, and then I was just like, wow, I'm being a total know-it-all right now. And I just stopped myself, and I was like, I'm sorry, like you don't need this.
So it opens you up. It makes you more self-aware.
Yeah. In the most reduced form, it allows a person to study themselves in a basic subjective way and look at themselves from a step back. So it takes a moment in a person's life to be able to do that sort of state naturally of separation from oneself and their environment. This sort of gives a physical place for the intent to go and separate yourself from the events that you experience. And then after you take the initiative to learn about it at its introspective core, it takes away the sort of hate or resentment that you would have for certain more stressful situations in life rather than the mundane everyday activities of being too bossy, or in my case, being late and aloof.
So are you going to tell me a little bit about myself today? Is that what you're going to do? I gave you some information. Now, by the way, one of the things that you two offer through these conversations that you have and these get-togethers? We say workshop, but you said it's really more of a conversation, more of a dialogue, and you want to engage people and get them interested and work at their level, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
You had 11 or so. You said showed up for the Astrology 101 workshop, and that was a great number for you because you got to really pay individual attention to each person. You can help people actually read their astrology chart. So any of us can go online and Google. There's different applications, different sites you can go to get your charts, but how to read them, that's the trick. You guys can walk us through that, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so I gave you some information like my year of birth, my date of birth, my time of birth, and from that you were able to create a chart for me, or what did you do?
I needed your location of birth too.
Oh, that was right here. Okay.
So with all that information, me and Taylor were able to enter that into a specific software that draws an astrological snapshot of the night sky from the very second that you were born in respect to the location on Earth where you were born. So it maps out the stars and our comets and asteroids and planets.
Degrees of each planet in the sky and how they're affecting you in your
So
life.
much of this is gravitational too, right? Is that a big part of it? Is where the planets are, where the stars are, where?
100%.
Well, when you're born, the thing is that earlier when you were learning with Justin the sound bowls, those specific vibrations that were attuned to your chakra centers in your body, these planets, they give out their own vibrations through gravity. And when you're born, your certain essence is imbued with certain traits or events or archetypes particular to the certain planet that vibrated its essence or archetypes into yours as you were born.
Vibrations. Tell me about myself. I want to learn. Oh,
Well,
wise ones.
Well, you have your sun in Scorpio.
Okay.
Yes, you already knew that, obviously.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpion.
But
What?
because your ascendant, which is the vibe you give off to other people, is also in Scorpio, that puts your sun in your 12th house, which is the house of dreams, intuition, psychic ability.
Really? You think I have
Yes.
those things? Could I do that? I'm intuitive.
But you knew when I
very
needed
intuitive.
coffee, right? When I
know
needed
you
it.
did coffee.
You knew when we needed the run through before we came to the interview.
Your gut feelings, because it's Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, and they're so intense, and they feel a lot of things. You do. You're sensitive,
Yeah.
but in the 12th house, you can feel everybody's.
I get everybody's auras like?
Yeah.
It's more
Oh.
ordained to the people
Yeah,
around
it's
you when it's in that
universal.
12th house place.
Whoa, I sound like I'm powerful.
You are powerful.
Am I?
You are.
Well,
more.
with it conjuncting Neptune in your 12th house, also in Scorpio.
Neptune's so far, far away, but he has that has power over me.
Oh.
When you have this situation called a conjunction, it's a pattern when the two planets are aligned.
Okay.
So right here in your chart, we have
When you
Neptune.
think of a conjunction, you can just think of these two planets holding hands and walking together.
Their
Oh,
energies
yeah.
are perfectly blended
Which
with
two
one
planets
another.
are walking hand in hand for me? Neptune and what?
Your
The
sun.
sun.
My sun.
So with Neptune in retrograde being there in your it is direct.
Yeah.
With Neptune direct there, it means
Ooh.
you carry a very hypnotic and very intuitive stature with yourself. People can get lost in you like a
Yeah.
dream state almost. But with that
you can
Neptunian
hypnotize
energy,
people
you're
almost.
able to know people's biggest dreams and put them right in their face with that intuitive
Wow.
Scorpio sun.
Okay. Oh, we only have like a minute left. Is there more to tell me, or is that?
Well, we can go with
We
your
have your
moon
whole
sign.
life. This is your
How
whole
long do
life.
you normally spend with somebody doing this?
I could spend as
Hours.
long as I'd like with them.
Yeah.
How much does it cost?
For a basic reading, we charge $55.55 for 12th planet and its aspects, and then for every
55. Is that like $55.55?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are crazy.
and for every additional asteroid or every additional comet or whatever that you wanted added to your chart, it costs $11.11 extra.
Oh, 11/11. I know those are powerful numbers.
Yes.
And there's a full moon coming up, and you're doing a thing.
Yes, we're doing another Cosmo Talk, which is what we renamed Astrology 101. And it'll be on the 24th from 7 to 9.
Where are you doing this? Oh, the Peaceful Warrior Wellness Studio?
Yeah, at 60 Pym Street from 7 to 9 p.m.
Justin,
on
did I
November
say that right?
24th.
Peaceful Warrior Wellness Studio, 60 Pym Street.
November 24th at 7 p.m. on the full moon.
Is that $55.55?
No, that is a pay what you can event.
pay what you can.
All of our events to the public are pay what you can.
So that gives you the perfect opportunity to come in and see what these guys do and see if you enjoy it. And then, if it's something that you're into and you want to learn more, then they can stay, in touch with you and then actually have you do readings for them or learn more.
Yeah.
I kind of like this stuff. Wait, can you tell me one more thing before we go?
Of course.
Give me some more good news about how hypnotic and fabulous I am.
Oh, your moon in the 3rd house in Aquarius tells me that you're able to captivate people with all your endless knowledge and aloofness.
And your sense of humor is intuitive.
Yeah.
You're able to know what people think is funny and able to act on that with their
Yeah.
emotional centers.
And that's what makes you...
And it's one of a kind and humanitarian because
Yeah.
it bears the Aquarius characteristics.
I just want to hang out with you guys all the time. I feel so good about myself. But there's other stuff I probably have to learn too, right? The stuff that I needed to work on.
Oh, there's a
yeah.
whole bunch.
Okay, we're going to
Everyone.
save that for off camera. Let's leave the audience thinking that I'm fabulous and hypnotic and knowledgeable and all of the things you said.
Oh, you are.
So
You are.
Well, guys, thank you, Brayden.
Of course.
Such a pleasure to see you again.
It
We
was.
met a long time ago when you were just a little guy. Taylor,
It was great
thanks
to
for
meet
your
you.
time and thanks Chris, for sharing this with us. If you want more information, how can they reach you? Do you have a Facebook? Is there something, anything?
We are in the process of building our Facebook page right now.
All
It's
right.
going to be called Source Readers, and we also have a business card right now. A phone number to reach us at the present time being is 705-206-0353, and our email is sourcereaders@gmail.com.
I knew all that. Listen, go to the 24th of November, the
Yeah.
full moon thing,
60 p.m.
7 o'clock, 60 p.m. I might just be there. Okay, it's written in the stars.
See you guys there.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
All right, this Justin Briglio is back. You're my favorite yogi so far.
Thank you.
I think you're one of the only yogis I've ever met. But anyway, Justin Briglio is going to give me a... It sounds funny to say it. He's going to give me a sound bath. But okay, so Justin, explain this to me. These are all bowls.
They're all bowls made out of quartz crystal, and they're attuned to different frequencies on the body. So these ones are attuned to the 7 chakras. So this one being the root chakra, this one being
When you say root chakra, that's going to be like, whoa!
right there, and then
All right.
sacral chakra,
I think that's my favorite bowl so far.
solar plexus,
Oh, that's important.
heart,
Oh,
throat, third eye, and crown.
what's that one over there, the yellow one?
This one right here is sacral.
Sacral.
So right here, like navel area.
Okay, so every bowl, and now, can you just, what's a chakra? Is that a hard question?
It is, but in the easiest way I could describe it, it's like an energy point on the body. So there's more than 7. There's like ones up here. There's earth, star chakras lower to the
We all
ground.
have
But
chakras. We're full of chakras.
we're full of chakras. We're all chakra'd up.
But we got like 7 we're going to work with here.
We got 7 that we're going to work with here, like the ones that most people work
So
with.
what people are about to see is what you would do, and you did this for groups, you do it
Do
one-on-one.
groups, one-on-ones, yeah.
And as you say, in Western civilization, the goal here is sort
The
of
goal here is just a relaxation. Just sit there, let me do all the work, you bask in the sounds, and
But there's really more to it than
Relax.
that.
There
But he
is.
doesn't like to talk about that because it makes you think too much.
yes, and you're not here to think too much. You're just
Not
gonna
here
get
to
blissed
think
out
first.
right there.
You know what? The one thing you never have to worry about with me is thinking.
Okay.
I don't do a lot of that well. So Justin, I'm going to turn it over to you. Do I just lie back and relax?
Just lie back, close your eyes, and let me work some
and have a
magic
sound
on you.
bath. Here we go, folks. Do this at home along with me if you want, or at work. What the hell? Take a break.
Yes. So, I want you to just tune into your breathing to start. And with each and every exhale, releasing all the worries, all the stresses, all that no longer serves you. And with each and every inhale, breathing in all the love, all the peace, all the bliss, and all the glory. And just melt into the floor with each and every breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. control and surrender to the flow of love and healing. I release control and surrender to the flow of love and healing. I release control and surrender to the flow of love and healing.
I didn't want that to end.
I was gonna keep going. But
Oh, were you?
How did I make you?
Okay, so seriously. Okay, so at first I'm lying here going, I don't know how this segment's gonna turn out. And that's what I was honestly thinking. And
I
then,
thought that too. I was like, oh.
yeah, but then, as you got going with the bowls, I was like, you know what? Screw it. This is. It seriously became like I didn't care anymore
No, yeah, that's
because
no
the sound was
thoughtless.
so incredible. The sound is incredible. The vibration, like.
And they reverberate and go back and forth. Like you'll hear one going boom, boom, and then the other one go boom, boom.
And he
it
threw in
you
a
hit
song to boot, which I thought was
Yeah.
lovely. And it's hard to release control and give up to love and serenity and peace, but I did it.
And that, and just like what, a span of 4 minutes? Like, imagine doing it for 2 hours.
So when do we get to do this? How do we come to see you?
So I do 2 of them a month. I'll do one specifically just with the sound bowls, and then I'll have an intention base for that one, and then I'll do like a concert of healing sound instruments.
Because you have other instruments too, right?
Yeah, like I got a gong, handpan, didgeridoo, ocarina.
And what's that one?
Rain sticks. It's like a little tiny flute, like in Zelda.
Okay.
You know the video game Zelda? He plays it. It's okay.
But that's okay.
But yeah, so like I'll do one specifically
real
of just
variety of
these,
different
and then I'll do like a healing sound. I call it a healing sound ensemble, where I combine.
How
all
long
those.
is it?
Each one's 2 hours. So you just come, lay down, go to sleep, get blissed out,
Get blissed out.
relax. That's the intention that
Where
I'm
do I
trying to
do
get.
this?
I do them out of the Peaceful Warrior Wellness
Peaceful Warrior
Center.
Wellness, 60 Pym Street.
60 Pym Street.
And that address is in my mind now forever.
Yeah, forever embedded in your mind.
I don't want to go back to work now. Can we just sit here and do another bowl?
Maybe.
Oh, Justin, I don't even want. Thank you.
No problem.
Nice to see you
You
again.
too.
Come back again.
I will.
I like this because I get free stuff.
You do.
Yeah. So check Justin out. You can Yogi J.
Yogi J is
on
my
Facebook. You can get
page.
more information from him there.
All right. Thank you for enjoying, and all of you too. Namaste.
Namaste. We'll be back with more mornings with Luann and Tim after this. You want to bowl me out?
Okay.
Bowl me out, baby.
Heart one.
Ah, the heart.
Nice. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I am so in love with these little. You brought me 4 kitties.
I did.
Laura from the Humane Society. It's Fur, Feathers, and Feline Friday, and here they are, our felines. 4 siblings. You had 6, 2 are gone.
Yes.
These are tiny little kittens. Oh,
They're-
no!
It might not jump off. It's pretty far.
All boys.
All boys except one girl, but the girl went pretty quickly. Yeah, they're only about 7 weeks old.
But they're ready to go now?
Yes, they are.
Look at him.
He's rambunctious.
He's the adventurous one.
Yes.
And you call him Mustachio.
Well,
because he's
that's
got
not
2
his
dots.
actual name, but that's what I like to call him. He's got like a little half mustache.
Can you get that one, Garrett, over there? The one that's at the end of the table? I don't know. Look at him. Oh. Come back this way. Look at his little mustache. Do you see him? So, Laura, where'd they come from?
They were in our night deposit box with Mom.
So, you got the mother too?
Yeah, we have Mom too.
But do you have to keep Mom until these guys are all adopted, and then you can send Mom off?
They're separated now, so Mom just has to dry up a little bit. And then,
she has to dry up a little bit.
yes, her milk source has to dry up before we can get her spayed.
Because these guys are now on solid food?
Mushy
Or
and
like
solid,
mushy? Yeah.
And baby kitten kibble, which is really small.
Hey, Mustachio.
Mustachio.
He's tired. He's gonna clean
I'm gonna
himself. Yes, groom yourself to be on TV. 2 black ones almost look identical.
They
One's a
do.
little smaller than the other.
Then we had one gray female, but that's the one that she's already adopted. Another black and white.
Another black and white female that's gone?
Yeah,
Oh no,
male.
you had all 5 males and 1 female.
Yeah.
So now the fee for these includes a portion of the neutering fee.
Yes, it's a $30 adoption fee and then a $60 deposit that goes towards the spay neuter.
So 90 in total?
Neuter. Yes, and then they all come with their first set of vaccines and deworms.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
And you said that these cats haven't really been exposed to other animals because they're so young.
Yeah.
But whenever you bring a new animal like this home too, you should keep it in a smaller space.
The little kittens, especially this size, they should be kept confined if you're not around them.
And the other
He's
thing
always-
we've noticed with these particular, we had them in the green room in our office as well, and very curious. As you say, everything is a toy.
Yep.
Look at this.
He's
Look
being a
at
little
that.
ham.
He's a star, that one.
You wanna go see him? Wanna
Oh
go bug
yeah,
him?
go visit. Watch.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Guys, careful now. What was I saying? Oh. Yes, because we noticed in the other room everything is a toy, including cables and wires and
Wires.
stuff. So we got to really be careful when you get these little guys home that you keep all their wires out of reach of them, because I don't want them biting any cables or wires or stuff like that.
No, and some cats will develop a bad habit of actually chewing wires, and they can get quite seriously hurt. You want to go play too?
Go play too. And you have 2 and 2 in a cage. So one of the
Yes.
things that they're having fun is seeing each other.
Exactly,
because
because
separated for a while.
they're beside each other and they do the paws through the bars, but
Right. So, Laura, anybody can adopt these kittens by coming into the Humane Society, and they need to have with them. Oh,
we lost one.
you know what's going to happen now? They're all going to follow suit.
Lemmings.
Lemmings. People have to be prepared then to. Oh,
I don't think he wanted
there's only
to
2
go.
left. No, he didn't. He wasn't really ready to go. Then adventure. No. Oh my God. This one's staying. He's like,
Yeah.
you guys are crazy. I'm staying where I am. He's going to come back. They're all running around the studio now. So, be prepared to bring in $90. $90, but 60 of it is going towards the neutering.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes about 10 minutes to fill out the application.
Okay. And don't be, Christmas season,
Yes.
not a great idea to buy A pet for a gift.
No, if you want to include a pet as part of a Christmas gift, one of the things that we recommend is you can choose the pet and maybe include a card with a picture at Christmas, but don't pick it up until after the holiday season when things have calmed down a fair bit.
Things have calmed down. And also, some people, I think sometimes people get pets for gifts and then they don't really know, it wasn't anticipating how much of an
Yeah, it's an
time
impulse.
investment, and it's an impulse thing. So try to avoid that.
Absolutely.
And because, the the one thing we have to think about is the animal's well-being, right?
Yeah, pets aren't gifts, they're family members in a lifelong commitment.
And cats are indoor animals, don't forget that.
Absolutely.
They're not meant to be living outdoors and roaming around, so keep your cats inside. And Laura, we'll see you next Friday with whatever creatures you bring back for us. Thank you very much for coming here today.
My pleasure.
Check out Laura and all the beautiful animals they have at the Humane Society. Bring in some blankets, some towels, some wet cat food. Anything is appreciated. Plus, if you want to volunteer, you know where to go. Second line. We'll be right back to say goodbye with Luann on this fabulous, furry, Freaky Friday. So all those cats escaped, and the funniest thing just now was watching Laura and Garrett, our cameraman, trying to collect them all, and then she had to leave with 4 cats. She's juggling cats, literally. Laura the cat juggler.
Yeah.
She's so lovely.
She's awesome.
You can she said she'd be a crazy cat lady if she could.
I betcha. She's not crazy at all. She's just plain old lovely.
Yeah.
Have an awesome weekend. Thanks so much for watching this morning.
See you Monday on Mornings with Luann and Tim.